Welcome back to Picture Healer channel. This is Shi Tian. I hope everyone stay healthy during the coronavirus outbreak. A lot of you are staying home because of the lockdown. You might be working from home and your kids are doing the distant learning from home through the internet. So today we want to talk about how to set up the best place for kids to learn at home. And the same principle applies to the grown-ups if you need to work from home. The first thing is to find the best location to set up your desk and chairs and computers if you need to do the meeting online. Since we talk a lot about feng shui, this year, 2020, Year of the Rat, the best location for study and home office is the southwest because it's the location of the number 4 green flying star. And the other auspicious stars are 1, 6, and 8. Those are also good locations to set up your study areas. And that's the northeast, southeast, and northwest. So generally in 2020, the best areas for study or home office are the 4 corners of your house. If you cannot set up the study area in those 4 corners, you can think about setting up the desk in the 4 corners of a living room or other public areas in your house, or you can set up in the bedroom, especially for kids. Kids' bedroom is usually a good location because it's usually quiet and more private than the public areas such as living room or kitchen. And you probably already have the desk there and all the supplies nearby. If you have more than 1 kid, you can set up different areas, so each of them have their own privacy. For example, I have 2 kids and they have different times for the Google Classroom meeting, so I have to separate them in different areas. Sometimes the class include music, so they do have to play instrument or sing a song, so it can be kind of loud. So it's a good idea to have separate space for different person. And another consideration is the access to the computer outlet and the internet. Because we are doing the distant learning or working through the internet, it's important to have a reliable access to the internet connection. Some part of the house might have a stronger signal for the internet than other areas. So that's something we should consider too. Or maybe you can rearrange your router or internet setup so you can have stronger signals in the area of your choice. Another important factor to consider when setting up your area is lighting. Since we are working or studying, we need good lighting, either natural light from the window or artificial light. And another consideration is the noise. Depending on your living situation, you might need to keep away from kitchen or laundry room or other electronics. If you have to do the virtual classroom or online meeting, it's important to have good lighting so people can see you clearly, and a quiet place so you don't have too much background noise. And you can also consider using a microphone or earphone for your virtual meetings. The next challenge is to have the right size furniture for kids because kids grow so fast, it's hard to have exactly the right size table and chairs for them. And sometimes that can be a big problem because it's not comfortable. They cannot sit still for a very long time. And that will affect their study too. And it's a good idea to have 2 separate areas. One is for formal meeting and writing homework on a desk in front of a computer. And the other one is more informal, maybe just a comfortable chair or a couch, and kids can just read or enjoy their activities. And another challenge is to keep everything organized. You can set up your own filing system, including the past homework and current homework. Every week you can print out the schedule or write them down on a piece of paper so you can be more organized and know what to do on which day. And the same with all the school supplies. For my little one, I have a lot of crayons, markers, pencils, papers. I just need to keep them all in one place so we can find them and we can put them away when we are not using them. I know it's very stressful for most parents during this time. Suddenly we have to help kids with all the online classes and all the homeworks. I hope this will be just temporary and they can go back to the real school in September after the summer break. But nobody is sure about the future yet. At least that's the case here in New York. The goal of setting up kids' study area or home office is to keep a clean and organized space so they can focus on their work. And it's also important to be flexible because life changes all the time and we just have to keep an open mind and adapt to what we have and what we need to do. If you live in a small space, it will require extra effort to keep your working place clean and organized. Stay creative and flexible so you can create a positive environment, not only for work and study, but also for your mental health and happiness. We all need some extra self-care and extra care for people around us during this difficult time. So stay home, wash your hands, and wear your mask if you have to go out. And I'll talk to you next week. Thank you for watching today.